This Monday 4th, I mean.
What we're going to see today, I would like to see if we can go fast, and if not, then we can go the normal way. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me bring it up. We talked about inversions and embedded questions. I'm bringing it up on the screen now. Good morning, Mario.
Hi
Good
everyone.
morning, Mario.
Good morning, everyone.
Good
Nice to see
morning.
you
How are
again.
you, sir?
Very good, teacher. Thank you very much. Recently, I was doing something with my pets, and I got late. Sorry.
It's all right. It's quite all right. It's not too cold today for you.
No, not too much. We are about 10 degrees, so it's considerably good.
10 degrees. I was really cold yesterday.
All
I
right.
checked the I checked the temperature and it was
Uh,
27 degrees, and I was feeling really cold.
it has been the highest the highest temperature we've had over here in this region. So it's not it doesn't used to be so hot.
Uh huh. So 10 degrees, you feel like it's warm.
Yeah, yeah.
Ah,
The
it's
the
very
lowest
nice.
has been minus 4, so it's nice right now.
Well, nice. It's nice. Okay, it's loading up, but it's taking a little longer than usual. Uh, Worksheet. Let me know as soon as you see it, please. Good morning, Luis.
Good
Good
morning,
morning,
teacher.
sir. Good morning, sir. Oh, yeah. Come on. Sorry, guys. Give me one more minute, please. There. Okay. It's ready. Let me show you. Yes, no, maybe.
Yeah, I see. Perfect
Yes, you can
English
hear.
grammar. Yeah.
Perfect. Good. Can you help me read it, please?
Yeah. Embedded questions in a statements exercise. One, where does she live? I don't know where she lives, maybe. Or
Yeah.
that could be the answer. I don't know where is she living. Teacher, it is correct to respond with present continuous if we are asking with simple present.
Yes, it's okay because it all depends on the context.
Okay. Then the next one also, teacher. The second,
Yes, sir.
what arrived what arrived in the post. What arrived in the post? I don't know what arrived in the post. Uh, how did how did they have the idea? I don't know how they had the idea. When
Can
is
you repeat
she?
that?
I don't know how they had had the idea. Had
Okay.
just one time, teacher had, because I repeated, but it is
Yes.
simple present the answer. Um,
Okay.
continue or just
Let
that,
me
teacher?
see, Stephanie.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I would like to hear Stephanie or Mario, Luis, and Claudia.
Okay, number four says, when is she working? And the better question should be, I don't know when she is working. And number
Good.
five, why did he leave? I don't know why he left.
Good. Thank you, Stephanie. Okay, I still have Mario, Luis, and Claudia.
And number
Mario, are you there?
six, yes, number six. I was thinking. Number six says, "Has she eaten?" I don't really know. I think it's. I don't know if she has eaten.
Good. And the next one?
Okay, number seven. Have they found a flat? I don't know if they have found a flat.
Thank you, Mario. What about you, Luis? Can you do number 8?
Did the teacher go on the training course? I don't know if the teacher went on the training course.
And number 9?
Did July like school? I
Did
don't
you?
know if July like
It's a it's a girl's name. It would be Julie.
Julie. I don't know if Julie like the school.
Liked.
Like school.
Yes, liked with a T at the end. But yes, you are correct. Thank you, Luis. Claudia, can you do number 10?
Will David get a new job? I don't know if David will get a new job.
Perfect. Can you, Claudia, do number 1 as well, please?
I can see number one, teacher. Okay. Okay. Where does she live? I don't know. Where does she live?
Mm. What about Cristobal? Good morning.
Hi, good morning, teacher.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us. Can you help us with number 2 and 3?
Number two,
Yes.
What arrived in the post? Uh, I don't know what. I don't know what did arrive in the post.
Can you repeat that for me, please?
I don't know what did arrive in the post.
Okay. Uh, Number 3.
How did they have the idea? Uh, I don't know how. I don't know how they did have the idea.
All right, sir. Thank you very much. Now, this is what we have, right? I had some very good answers, but I have some answers that we need to work with. So let's see if we can explain this quickly. When we have a question, and in this case, this question is an information question, and it's a direct question. It's a straightforward question. But then we have this answer, and in this answer, we have first the statement that we don't know, and then we complete it with the information in the question. So it will be the complete answer. I don't know where she lives. What we have here in the question form, where does she live? We have the verb and the pronoun. What would live be? What is live? Live in the question is part of the verb, not the verb itself. The main verb in the question will be the auxiliary does. When we have these embedded questions, then the verb and the subject switch places. And that is why in the answer, where I don't know where she lives, the does actually gets canceled in a position and moves forth in front of the verb. And that will be the correct answer. I don't know where she lives. We have another type of question in a different tense. What arrived in the post? The normal direct question. And in the answer, we're supposed to be checking how we can switch. If is correct, how can we switch the pronoun and the verb? In this case, what will be the pronoun and what will be the verb? The verb will be arrived. There is no pronoun. What would be the subject? The subject will be what, right? But because the subject is the question itself, in this situation, it doesn't switch. It stays on the same position because the question is the subject. So it stays. I don't know what arrived in the post today. In number 3, we have how did they have the idea? Once again, we see that we have an auxiliary, a pronoun, and a verb in simple form. Now, this we can switch in places and positions. So in the direct question, how did they have the idea? In the answer, we can, again, I don't know. So we can complete it with the words in the question to make it a complete answer. In the complete answer, with the words from the question, we switch the noun and the verb. In this case, all we have to do is cancel the auxiliary did, and then we implement it in the verb. So is I don't know how. Oh my gosh. Sorry guys. The idea. When we go to number 4, when is she working? Let me see. Claudia, Cristobal, and Luis, can you help me? How do we do number 4, please?
Okay, number 4.
Yes.
Um, I don't know
Yes.
when she is working.
Perfect. That is how we do it. Can we do a contraction in this answer? Do you think it's possible to do a contraction there?
Maybe she's
Yes, that's
when
the
she's working.
right. That's the one. Can I erase the answers? Yes
Race? No. Come on.
or no?
Let me check.
Do you want the answers or can I erase them?
I already took a picture.
Perfect. Thank you, sir. Now let's work with 5, 6, and 7. Why did he leave? In the answer, we say, I don't know. Claudia?
Why he live?
Left.
Yeah,
Ah,
left.
yes, left.
Why he left. That is correct. Luis, number 6.
Um, I don't know he if he has if she had eaten.
It will be has because it's the singular third person. If she has eaten. There you go. Now, who who can tell me why in this answer we repeat the question word why, and in the next answer, number 6, we don't have a question word and we add if. Who can tell me?
And number what, teacher? Sorry.
5
Number
and 6.
5 and 6.
Number 5, we repeat the question word. And in number 6, we don't have a question word and we add if.
So you are proposing that we don't have to use the a
No,
question word or a connector
no,
or what?
no, I'm not proposing. I'm asking if somebody can tell me why.
Well, in this case, because in both that is the well the first of all the connection of the sentence because they are subordinated sentences, and also to keep the sense of the sentence, because if we If we cancel that, if we don't mention the connection, so there is no a coherence. Maybe could be
There is
uh,
no coherence.
there is no
There is no,
coherence.
yeah. There is a more
Coherence.
simpler question answer. There is a more simple way to say this.
Mm,
Okay, number five, it's an information question. And number six is
a question, yes, no. No, no, sorry. No,
yeah,
also.
it's a yes, no
No question.
question.
I yes, yes, no question. Yeah.
That's the difference. So when we have a yes, no question, is when we need if. And an information question, we only repeat the information question word. Now, this is what we have. This is why it's called embedded questions, because in the answer, we have the words of the question, right? We repeat the words of the question in our answers. Now, I would like to know if this is enough or should we go and have make more examples, more practice.
For me, that's enough. I will like more examples, but for the inversion, for the next
Yes.
topic.
It's also right for me, teacher. Thank you.
For me, it's
Very
okay,
good.
teacher. For me, it's okay also. Thank you.
Okay, what about everybody else?
Yeah, for me it's okay.
Good morning, Manuel. Sorry.
Hi.
Good morning, sir. Nobody has questions?
Mm. No, teacher, for me, that's okay too.
Yeah? All right. Now, the inversions. How does everybody feel about inversions?
I studied that, but mm, the inversions teacher is when we can use that we can invert the the verb with the subject, the verb, well, the subject and the verb. I mean,
Yes.
and we can use that in answers that provide information. For example, never I have been more insulted instead of I have been, and I have never, sorry, been more insulted. For example, could be uh, or rarely has some been so grown as you, or someone, sorry, rarely has someone been so grown as you, instead of someone has rarely been so grown as you. That's the example, the use of
What
uh,
what
of
about, can you
inverted.
repeat to me the word grown? Grown or wrong?
Grown, the
Wrong.
opposite. Grown, the opposite
Incorrect.
of incorrect. Yeah, it's the synonym. Sorry, the synonym of incorrect. Wrong,
Wrong.
wrong. Sorry.
Wrong. You don't have to pronounce the W, only the
Okay,
R. Wrong.
wrong. It's like well, in right you have to pronounce.
Right? You don't pronounce the W. You only pronounce the R. Right.
And how could you distinguish with right that is correct? Right, I am okay.
There is there is a phonetics course. If
Okay,
you could take, if you want to. Teacher
okay.
Mario gives that. Teacher Mario gives that course,
Thank you, teacher.
and it's also a 4-week course. It's phonetics. It just to give you a like an introduction. In English grammar, yes, grammar, we have five vowels, just like in Spanish, right? We have A, E, I, U, and what did I miss? Oh, but we don't have in English, there are 24 different vowel sounds. They are the same five vowels, but we have 24 different sound vowels, and that's why it's called a phonetic course.
Okay, teacher, thank you.
Yes, because you know about this?
And yeah, I have listened, but sincerely, I told uh, French pronunciation was easier than English, but that is well maybe. And I told that my pronunciation in English was not so bad, but I am in with this course. I am checking that I really need to improve it. Thank you, teacher.
Well, I understand that you're taking French, so that's why I can see that your pronunciation sometimes takes the side of French,
Ah,
but we can understand, right, guys?
okay, teacher.
Yes, we can understand. But I suppose yes, you do need to practice more pronunciation.
Thank you.
All right, sorry guys. I have on the screen inversions. Who can help me read, please, the first sentence?
Me, teacher.
Go ahead, please.
Inversions. We use inversion in several different situations in England. Inversion just means putting the verb before the subject. We usually do it in question forms.
Good, thank you. When we This is very typical in questions, right? When we have a question, ay, ay, ay. We usually do it in question forms. In a normal sentence, you are tired. That is a normal structure for a sentence. When we have the same words in a question, we switch the position of the verb and the subject. Are you tired? So this particular change is what is called inversion. When we invert the positions of the subject and the verbs. The verb are is before the subject you, they have changed places, and this is called inversion. Thank you. Somebody else can help me read the next paragraph?
Yes. In most English verb tenses, we want to use inversion. We just move the verb to before the subject. If there's m- if there's more than one verb, because a verb tense has auxiliary verbs, for example, we move the first verb.
Good. So there are two verb tenses, two verb. Which ones are they? This is an example of a present simple with be. I am, you are, am I, are you, is he, and the past simple with were you and was she. Now, the reason why we're looking at be, this is a one verb tense. We have the example of the normal sentence. For example, I am a teacher. In the question form, we do the inversion. Yes, first the verb am I a teacher, and that will be the question form. but we use the verb be with other verbs as well. With other verb tenses, we change the place of the subject and auxiliary verb. The first auxiliary verb is if there is more than one verb. We don't move the other parts of the verb. Present continuous. I am going. Now we have a two-part verb. And we can have this example. I am taking an exam. And in inversion, we only move the first part of the verb. Which parts of the verbs do we have? We have two parts. We have am and taking. And this is only one verb. So in inversion, we only move the auxiliary or the first part. So we say am I taking an exam. And don't forget the question mark. It will be the same for the past continuous, the present perfect, the present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous, future simple, and so on. We have the future perfect continuous, and modal verbs. Sorry. Okay, let me see. Claudia, no, let me see. Luis, can you help me read, please, the next part?
When do we use inversion? Of
The the paragraph inside the red square.
there are two tenses where we need to add do, does, did to make the question form. This is usually still called inversion. Present simple with any verb except be. As do or does. Do you go? Do you go? Does he go? Past simple with any verb except be. As did. Did we go? Did they go?
Yes, so this is more of the same, right? For example, we have the normal sentence, he went to the store. That will be a normal sentence. In the question form, when we do the inversion, what do? We add the auxiliary of the verb. In this case, the verb went is in simple past. And if we have a simple past verb, then the auxiliary will be did. And then the verb goes in simple form. Did he go? Right? And there is our inversion. That's what we're talking about. Inversions, how we switch the position of the verb around the subject. And it works with any verb except the verb be. So it's going to be necessary to study this. When do we use inversion? Who can have me read, please?
Me, teacher,
Yeah, go ahead.
please. When do we use inversion? Of course, we use inversion in questions, but we also sometimes use inversion in other cases when we are not making a question. When we use a negative adverb or adverb phrase at the beginning of the sentence. Usually, we put the expression at the beginning of the sentence to emphasize what we are saying. It makes our sentence sound surprising or striking or unusual.
Unusual.
Unusual. It also sounds quite formal. If you don't want to give this impression, you can put negative expression later in the sentence in the normal way.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Yes. Continue. Go ahead. Continue with the first example, please.
Okay, okay. Seldom have I seen such beautiful work. Seldom is at the beginning, so we use inversion. This sentence emphasizes what beautiful work it is.
Thank you, sir. Now I want us to work together. Seldom have I seen such beautiful work. Where is the inversion?
Between I and have and
Yes. What will be the normal sentence?
I have seldom seen such beautiful work.
Good. And why did we use the inversion?
According to the writing is to emphasize the sentence to remark to
Yes.
highlight it.
To highlight the key information, right? And
Yeah,
how do we highlight it?
uh, with inversion.
Uh, sure, but we highlight it by moving the adverb first.
Ah, yeah.
When we move the adverb first, is when we want to emphasize the key information. And when we use the adverb first, then we need the inversion of the verb and the pronoun. If we say seldom and then we continue with a normal structure, it won't work. It will not be correct. When we use the adverb first, then the inversion is needed. Next, who can help me read the last part, please? I have Emmanuel, Evelyn. Good morning, Evelyn.
Me,
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Morning.
as says, we only use inversion when the adverb modifies the whole phrase and not when it modifies the noun. Hardly anyone passed the exam, no inversion.
We only use, yes.
It says, here are some negative adverb phrases that we often use with inversions. Hardly, example, hardly had I got into bed when the telephone rang. Never. Never had she seen such a beautiful sign before. Seldom. Seldom do we see such an amazing display of dance.
Good. One more time. So we use inversion when the adverb modifies the whole phrase or the whole sentence, not when it only modifies part of the sentence. And this is the example. Hardly anyone, the adverb does not modify the verb. It modifies only the noun. And when it modifies the noun, then the sentence remains with the same structure. This is the most common adverbs that are used when we uh, use the inversion. Of course, we had hardly, never, and seldom. What type of adverbs are these?
Negative.
Uh, no, they are frequency adverbs.
That's right, frequency adverbs. That's what we have here. Now, this is hardly had I got into bed. Is that talking about a frequency?
Yeah.
Actually, in this occasion, hardly is stating the time of the action taken. It's only saying that uh, he he had got into bed in that instant. In that very instant is what it means when the telephone rang. Yes, that's what this phrase "hardly had I got into bed" means. Okay, what I can say is that this hardly means I had got into bed, and in that instant, the telephone rang. That will be hardly used for, and the rest are okay, are what they are. Never had she seen such beautiful sight before. And the normal sentence would be
I had in
uh,
hardly or never.
in never. What would be the
Sh-
normal sentence?
She had never seen such a beautiful girl sight before.
Okay. And the next one, how would be the normal sentence?
We seldom see such an amazing display of dance.
Yes. Perfect. And we have more. Rarely, only then, not only, but sooner, scarcely, only later, nowhere, little, only in this way, in no way, on no account. All right, guys, let's go one by one. The first one in my list is Roberto, please.
Yes, teacher. Um, the first one, rarely.
Yeah, rarely.
Uh, you will rarely hear such beautiful music.
Yes. Now let's practice only what we have in the screen. Let's practice the inversion.
So rarely you will. Sorry, rarely will you hear such beautiful music.
Thank you, sir. Cristobal, next.
Uh, On, only then did I understand why the tragedy had happened.
Thank you. Claudia.
Not only does he love chocolate and sweets, but he also smokes.
Thank you. Emmanuel.
Is sorry, that is self-sleep, right?
What?
Is scarcely,
Scarcely? Yeah, scarcely.
scarcely. Okay, scarcely had I got off the bus when it crashed into the back of a car.
Thank you. Uh, oh, wow. What happened here? Claudia, you already read something, right?
I read not only, but
Yes. Evelyn?
Okay. No sooner had we arrived home than the police rang the doorbell.
Thank you. Luis?
Only later,
Yeah.
only later did she really think about the situation.
Thank you, sir. Mario?
Okay. Nowhere have I ever had such bad service.
Yes. Stephanie?
Little did he know.
Yes, Leo did know. Who am I missing? Oh no, it's everybody, right? So let's go again, Roberto.
Which teacher? Sorry.
Only in this way.
Oh, only in this way. Only in this way could John earn enough money to survive.
Thank you, Claudia.
Uh, in no way do I agree with what you're saying.
Thank you. And Cristobal.
Okay. On no account should you do anything without asking me first.
Yes. Now, is the inversion uh, easy to see in all the sentences?
Mm.
Yeah, because they are highlighted with
They are
black leather
highlighted. They are not highlighted, they are in bold.
and bold. Sorry.
Yes. And what I am doing, I am highlighting. For example, I'm highlighting in red. Now I'm going to highlight in blue. I'm going to highlight one in black. And let's do green. Now, there's one I didn't highlight, which this one right here. I did not highlight this. Can you tell me where is inversion?
Little
Did
bit.
Teacher,
I see.
Yes,
I don't know if they can be an inversion because that is an expression, a popular expression.
that is a popular expression, but you think there is no inversion?
It might not.
There is an inversion. The What would be the normal sentence? Little. What would be normal without what we're talking about? The normal form, because it's not a question, is an
little he knew?
little he knew. That would be the normal form. But in this case, little is not actually a quantity expression. It's taking the place of an adverb, which modifies the verb. And if it's modifying the verb, it's modifying the whole phrase. That's why we have the inversion with little did he know, right? In other words, all I'm saying is that the inversion is all of this. Did he know? That will be the inversion. Now let's do more examples. Or actually, you're going to do some exercises. But before we have to do this, in the following expressions, the inversion comes in the second part of the sentence. Here. In this sentence right here, we have two parts. We have two different sections because this section right here, not until is giving us or is telling us a point in time or in place. So it's kind of like a description. So we need the whole complete description. And this will be that description. In other words, all of this is one sentence. Not until I saw John with my own eyes. And then we have the second part. But because of this adverb is present and all of these, it's modifying the whole sentence, then we need the inversion. And it's the inversion right here. Did I really believe he was safe? Here we have another expression that modifies the verb. Not since Lucy left college had she had such a wonderful time. Only after I'd seen her flat did I understand why she wanted to live there. Only when we all arrived home did I feel calm. Only by working extremely hard could we afford to eat. So these expressions right here modify the verbs in our whole phrase. And when we have something like this that modifies our phrases is when we use the inversions. We can use, I'm on the next one. We can use inversion instead of if in conditionals with had, were, and should. Okay, so we can use had, were, and should, and that with those we can cancel. We can is not obligatory. We can cancel if or switch or substitute is what I'm trying to say. And this is quite formal. It's a very formal type of speech. Normal conditional. If I had been there, this problem wouldn't have happened. That's the normal sentence. Yes, we have if, and then I had been there. Normal sentence. Conditional with inversion. We substitute if and we move had before the subject. Had I been there, this problem wouldn't have happened. Another example, normal conditional. If we had arrived sooner, we could have prevented this tragedy. If we had arrived sooner, we could have prevented this tragedy. Inversion. We cancel if and we move the verb in the first place. Had we arrived sooner, we could have prevented this tragedy. Can I move forward? Yes, guys?
Yes.
Okay. We can use inversion if we put the adverbial expression of place at the beginning on the sentence. This is quite formal or literary. Literary. On the table was all the money he had lost. Normal sentence. All the money we had lost was on the table. So all we did is that we switched the places of the expressions. This is the inversion sentence, and what we moved was the last part. On the table was all the money we had lost. That will be the inversion. Round the corner came the knights. Normal sentence. The knights came around the corner. We can use inversions after so plus adjective that. So beautiful was the girl that nobody could talk of anything else. Now, since we begin with so, and this so modifies not only the verb, no, this is modifying the adjective, sorry. So beautiful. But this expression is actually changing the complete phrase. That's why we use inversion. So, so beautiful was the girl. So this is switched. That's an inversion. And the next example is so delicious was the food that we ate every last bite. So not only do we switch, well, yes, let's continue with that. I have another page on the screen. Do you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you read it to me, please?
Inversion exercise 1. Change the sentences so that they use inversion. For example, we had hardly arrived when Julie burst into the house. Hardly we arrived when Julie burst into the house.
Hardly had we arrived.
Hardly had we arrived when Julie burst into the house.
Good. Now let's do number one together.
Uh, Julio had never been to such a fantastic restaurant.
You mean John.
Uh,
Uh,
Julio had
John.
John. Sorry, hi, John. John had never been to such a fantastic restaurant.
All right. Now let's see. What's your opinion? How do we say this sentence in that is in the normal in the normal form? How do we use inversion?
Um,
Never,
uh,
Can you repeat that, Emmanuel?
never had John been.
Yes, that is correct. Never had John been. In the complete form, in the complete sentence,
never had John been in. Never had John been to such a fantastic restaurant.
yes, that's what we have. Now let's do number 2 through
Me-
10. Take a picture, please, guys. We're gonna go in sessions so you guys can practice in teams.
I know we want to be associated with this.
Perfect. Are we ready? All right, guys. Hello, guys.
Hello.
Were you able to finish?
No.
No.
No? How many did you do?
8.
Perfect. That's good. Now we're gonna go in different groups and compare your answers. Ready?
Yes.
Yes, ready.
Perfect. Let's go. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Were you able to finish?
No, no,
No, you didn't finish, guys?
no, because well, I think it was less time and also, well, we had different,
Needs.
Letter do.
yeah,
All right. Would everybody like a couple more minutes?
yeah, please.
Okay. Let me ask everybody. Everybody wants 2 more minutes? Yes?
Well, maybe we can just do it like here to
Together.
see what we have. Yeah.
Cristobal, what did you say?
As same as Stephanie, if we can do it together.
All
Yeah,
together.
better, teacher. Could be better together.
Excellent. Go right ahead. All together. Begin, please. And
Oh,
there is the screen, so you can go ahead and start writing your answers on the screen.
okay. Okay, so the number one, who said the number one? Roberto?
Uh, Number one, yeah. Eh, Never had John been to such a fantastic restaurant.
Okay. I'm going to do the number two that I have. What do I have? In a way. Oh my goodness. No way, won't I? Okay. I'm gonna type it so you can
Okay.
see it.
Okay, so I'm going to type number 3.
Way,
I will type number 4.
want I, want I.
Where 3?
Teacher, I have a question, sorry.
Go ahead, sir.
In number 7, we will understand what had happened at that night only later. If I'm not wrong, the rule from invention, if we have a question word and this question word is connecting two clauses, is not any inversion in the sentence. Is it okay?
Go ahead and type your answer if you believe, and we'll check it in a second, okay?
Okay.
Are you finished, guys?
I don't know.
Not yet. Number 7, 8, 9, and 10. 9,
Uh,
so I
can
am putting.
can I grade another, teacher? Can I type another?
Go for it.
No? Okay.
Yes, yes, go for it.
Okay, okay. I will type number 10.
Good.
And I can type number 9.
And I'm gonna do. Mhm.
I'll be back in 1 minute, guys. All right. Give me 1 minute. I'll be back.
Someone is doing number 8.
Nope. You want to do
Okay,
it?
I will do it.
Okay.
All right, guys. I'm back. Are we ready for the answers?
Yeah.
First, let me check your answers. Never had John been to such fantastic restaurant?
I'm
No.
not sure about that. I was thinking maybe I should add the auxiliary do
In number 2, 1 or 2?
too.
Number 2, okay. Go ahead and change it if you want to.
Well, I'm not sure. I don't see it in the, well, I don't know.
Okay.
In a way, do I want to?
Scarcely had I finished writing my essay when examiner announced the end of the exam. Some I leave my house early. Many people appreciate this musician's talent. Uh, all right, so we're finished, right? Emmanuel, are you writing number 7?
Yes, sorry, I have a problem here.
It's okay, sir.
Okay, can I?
All right, are we ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, let's go for the answers then. I'm gonna move them a little bit, but they will be in the same order, okay? So the last one is 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. So go ahead and check your answers. Tell me which one is correct, which one is not correct, or what's missing, or what is extra.
Yeah,
Oh,
I should add that.
Let's check it out. Number one is correct or not?
See, it's correct.
It's correct. Number two,
Number two,
It's missing the
the
auxiliary
auxiliary,
do.
right?
the
Yeah.
auxiliary verb.
It's missing the auxiliary. Do. Number three,
I want.
Number three. It's correct.
actually, one letter is a little different.
Okay,
You need to
now,
notice the letter?
Yeah. She or he wrote that instead of
Dan.
then.
Thank you.
Done.
Yes, Dan.
Done.
Next, number four. Is correct or not? It's correct, right?
It's correct. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's correct. Next, number five.
Number 18 is correct too.
Perfect. Number six.
It is correct too.
Yes, it's correct. What happened to the last one? Next one.
Only later.
That will be number seven. What happened to number seven?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Let's check the next one. Eight.
Number 8.
Eight is a little bit off, huh?
Before had they met such rude people? Nowhere.
Right. So let's let's check. Number eight is nowhere had they met such rude people. Next, nine.
I think it's correct.
Yes, it's correct. And 10.
It's correct too.
And number 7.
Number 7.
Who can give us number 7?
Me, teacher.
What do you have?
Later we later would we only understand what had
Actually,
happened that night.
actually no. This is the answer. That is the answer. Let's take a
So
look.
is it possible to make the inversion?
There is inversion. Take a look at number 7. We
Okay.
would understand what had happened the night only later. Where is the inversion?
Yeah, but
Only later.
if I'm not wrong, it's not possible inversion if we have question words joining two clauses.
Well, in this occasion, we have only later, and that expression is modifying not only the verb, but also is modifying the sentence. So the what clause is only a part of the set of the class. So the what you're talking about, the joining clause is an object clause, is the object of the verb. This joining clause, what? It's making all of this an object of this verb. And since it's the object, it remains at the end. Is that better, or would you like another example?
Yes, another example, please.
Another example? Okay. With the what class, or what example would you like to see?
Yes, with the what?
The what class. All right. So I heard a type of music until or actually not heard. I'm gonna write I knew. I'm sorry, we're in the incorrect place. Okay. There. This will be the normal form. All of this is the correct in the formal position. I knew the band played. We got to the club. All right. Now, which one, which expression, which phrase, which word, which adverb modifies which verb that modifies the entire phrase? We don't have to do an inversion, but we can. So if we want to do the inversion, how do we do it? First, we identify the adverb that modifies the verb that modifies the phrase. Which one would that be?
Until.
Until.
Until. Yeah, this is the phrase that is modifying the whole phrase. So if I want to do the inversion, that means that this until goes first. Until. Now I have until. What's next? Until what?
Until we got to the club.
Yes, until we got to the club.
Until we got to the club. Did I know?
Did I know? That's right. Continue.
Until we got to the club, did I know the type of music?
Yes, the
Did I
type
know of
of
music?
music the band played.
Mhm.
Okay, now is that are we all good here? Is this okay? Yes, because I'm gonna change this very same phrase with a what was. Yes, are we ready to change it? Or not yet? Do you have any questions about this so far? All right. Let me know if you have some questions or you want a couple more seconds to write the sentence.
Couple more seconds, please, teacher.
A couple more seconds. Go ahead. Good. Thank you. Thank you, Stephanie.
That's okay, teacher. Thank you.
Good. Yes. Cristobal, good.
Yes, it's good for me.
Yes. Evelyn, good. Claudia.
Yes,
And the guys I
teacher.
don't see are Emmanuel, Luis, and Mario. Are we good there?
Teacher, it's okay. Sorry.
All right.
Yes, it's
Now
okay.
I can change this a little bit in two ways. The is an specific article. What if I don't have the specific, but I have a question word instead? What? Will that joining clause, this is not a joining clause over here, right? The actual joining clause will be until the adverb. And this what remains the same after the inversion. Correct? Yes? It remains the same because this what is a joining clause of the object. What type of music the band played? This is an object, and this object is the object of this verb. That's why they remain together. Correct? Would you like another example?
Yeah, teacher, please.
Yes.
Please.
Is this we can understand this example I just gave you, right? It's good, but you want more, correct? Yes. Okay. Um. There we have a what, and again, this joining clause is actually referring to the object. What he ate, all of this, it's only one object. And it could be oh wow, pizza, or what else could it be?
Dirty plates.
The object.
Ah,
Or or
Mole.
we don't know. And because
That's
we
how
don't
guys.
know, is what we use the question word what,
Uh-huh.
yes, and a short description about what he ate. So these three words, including the joining clause what, are one object. Now, what happens if we know? If we know, then we cancel the whole phrase because the question is no. If I knew it's enchiladas, then the whole question is answered. I don't need the question. The question is there because I don't know.
if I say I wanted to know what, no, if sorry, and if can I say like this, teacher? I know what he ate after I saw the dirty plates,
Yes,
but you are not mentioning it.
but can you repeat your sentence again, please?
I know
That would
what
be incorrect sentence.
incorrect. I know what
Yeah.
he ate after I saw the dirty plates. I knew.
I knew, that's right. I knew what he ate after I saw the dirty plates. Good.
Teacher,
Now can you
but
do the inversion? Yes, go ahead, Robert.
teacher, but in Spanish you can say in Spanish, sé lo que comió después, bueno, después de que vi los platos sucios.
Yes.
But in
In
English, no.
Spanish, we have the mixed tenses. We do have them in English too. But as for this moment, we are trying to practice getting the tenses right. Yes. So in the correct tense form, then is I knew.
Okay. Well, I will type it, teacher. Ouch.
Now, what we're trying to look at here are the inversions. Can we do the inversion with this sentence?
After I saw the dirty plates, did I want to know what he ate?
Close, but we are changing the incorrect verb.
What are you asking for, teacher? Sorry.
Uh, you have the good idea, but it's the incorrect. The sequence of the tenses is not the right one.
In the sentence that I typed.
Yeah, the one that you typed and the one that Stephanie mentioned.
Uh,
Because we're trying to change the the position of the verb and the subject. We're trying to implement the inversion.
okay,
I mean,
okay,
your sentence is correct, but we are not doing the inversion.
okay, okay.
And today's class is about inversions. Let's do inversions. The adverb that is modifying the sentence would be
After.
yes, after. So how we do the complete sentence?
I will type it. After I saw the dirty plates, I knew what he ate.
Can you type it, please?
Yeah, teacher. Yeah. It is correct to separate with commas, teacher? No.
Yes, it depends on your structure.
Could be something like that. Maybe I typed already.
Good. Your sentence is correct. But look, I saw, I knew, he ate. Is there an inversion here?
Um, after
After did I see the dirty place? Dirty place.
No, that's an incorrect inversion. Yeah, I know you're trying to do an inversion, but that wouldn't be the right one.
after saw I the dirty plates, knew I what ate he. Could be.
we,
It sounds bizarre, teacher.
we can do different ways. Okay, let me. You want my opinion?
Okay, teacher. Go ahead,
Yes.
please.
So it will be after I saw. And here we can add, we can say not until. Oh my gosh. We can add that. We can include that. Not until after I saw the dirty plates, we can put a comma. Now we can have the inversion. Now we can say what he ate, or we can do another inversion. What is the other inversion?
Did he eat?
Actually, I think now that I see it, I don't think it sounds correct. So let's leave it at 8, just to make it 100% correct. So now there's our inversion. So how do we do the inversions and when? When we put the modifying expressions before the verb and the subject. Now, Emmanuel, did I touch the topic you were asking? Or I
Yes,
didn't?
I think so.
Okay. Would you like to write another example for me so we can go over your example?
Mm, I have one. I'm not sure.
Yes. Okay. Can I erase what I have on the screen, guys? Everybody, can I erase it?
Yeah,
Yes.
teacher.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead, Emmanuel. Type your example, please.
Mm, I'm not sure about the example.
It's okay. Type whatever you have in your mind. Let's make it correct and let's work with it.
Is there?
Lawyer. The lawyer, right?
Yep. Ah, sorry.
The lawyer asked the client why he did it. Perfect. Where are our subject verbs? The lawyer asked the client. He did. Yes, we have two normal forms, subject, verb. Can we add, can we do an inversion?
Uh, yeah, I think it's possible. Why did he ask the
You're close, but
lawyer?
you confused, you mixed it. You
He
were doing
did
good, but you
ask
mixed it.
the lawyer.
Again? Can you do it again? Can you
He
repeat
did
again?
ask the lawyer.
No. Actually, in this sentence, the lawyer is asking the client. And we have a connecting clause. Why? Right, Emmanuel? That's your connector, the why. Because in this sentence that we have in front of us, we have two clauses. Clause number one, the lawyer asked the client. Clause number two, he did it. What's connecting our clauses? The clause connector, question word, why? Why is our connector?
Teacher,
Correct?
I have a question.
Yes, go ahead.
Why did he did it? Isn't it a question? We don't need
The
the
inversion
mark.
is not a question. This is a formal sentence.
Mm.
Hmm. I think I know what you're trying to say. Imagine um, do you have a boyfriend, Evelyn, or are you married?
Yes, I'm married.
You're married. Perfect. So remember when your boyfriend, when your husband was your boyfriend.
Yes.
You remember when he asked you to be his girlfriend.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna erase this for a little second. So you have your boyfriend. What's his name?
Carlos.
Carlos. And he asked you a question. Oh wow, I'm taking too long. What was the question? Do you remember?
No, yeah. Do you want to be my girlfriend?
There you go. Do you want to be my? I'm gonna do it like that just to make it quickly. Girlfriend?
Yes.
Yes. Perfect. Now you after this is on Monday. And then on Tuesday, you told your best friend, your sister, your brother, your mother, your father, your uncle, your teacher, your classmate. You told somebody.
Yes.
What did you tell them? Did you repeat the question?
No.
No. You do something called reported speech.
Okay.
Are you familiar with reported speech?
No.
No?
I
Okay. That's I think that's what we need to do. Reported speech. So when you repeat this question in the form of a sentence, you don't do the same structure, but because you are not asking a question.
Yes.
right? You're saying he asked, oh my God, me. Now, how do you repeat the question, but not in a question form?
To be his girlfriend.
Again, can you repeat?
To be his girlfriend.
Sure. But here we have a question. Your boyfriend asks you, do you want to be my girlfriend? This is a yes no question. So in the reported speech, you say if, because it's a yes no question. If, continue,
eh,
I wanted
Wanted to be his.
girlfriend. Period. Not a question. What changed?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What the
The
tenses,
question. The
the
sentence.
tenses, the tenses, right?
Yeah.
The tense in the question is do you want? It's in simple present. Is this in simple present?
No, it's in past.
It's in past. Does that mean that he doesn't want you anymore? He doesn't love you anymore?
No.
No, you're only reporting a comment, a conversation. The conversation is past, but
Okay.
not the event, right?
Yes.
Okay, that's what is reported speech, and we change the tenses because one is a question and the other one is not. And that's what we're
Okay.
doing here. Um, now let me see if
Okay.
I can erase everything. Was this okay for everybody? Anybody has a question or was it good? Yeah, it's good. Any
About
questions about reported speech?
no reported speech. Well, in my case, no, teacher.
There. So on this one is not the question, is commenting the question in a conversation before.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Perfect. There you go.
I
Guys,
understand.
it's 10 o'clock. Do you want to finish this example or you want to go to break and come back and continue?
Teacher, no exam today, or yeah,
Oh,
we have.
there is no exam today. I told Mari, you know, certifications control, about your sample exams, and she says that they're not ready. As soon as they're ready, she will get in contact with you so you can have that sample exam.
Okay, okay.
So for today, would you like continue the class or make another sample test?
Well, I don't know. Maybe the best decision of my classmates, because maybe could be also good that we review. Well, in my case, the
The
question of
inversion.
the inversion. Yeah,
Yes.
because it's a little
Great.
complicated.
I have a long class about inversions. I wanted to know if we could do it fast, and if we can't, let's go into detail about inversions. What do you think?
I think we have to detail the class.
Yes. What about everybody? Everybody agrees?
Yes.
Yes. Perfect. In that case, let's go to lunch. Let's go to break. Let's go have some coffee and some enchiladas or picaditas or whatever your favorite is. I'll see you in 20 minutes.
Okay, teacher.
Perfect, guys. Let's go.
Okay, see you.
See you. Thank you.
How long, teacher, can I ask you how long did you stay in the United States?
Only for about 15 years.
Ah, that's the reason because you speak English like a native. So that's the yeah. It's not
Actually,
yeah, yeah. Did you
actually,
study right there? Did you
I don't.
study?
Yes, I did, but I don't speak like a native. I mean,
Well,
I
not
speak
exactly, but you have a good pronunciation. You have a good structure. I think you can almost speak the English language almost like Spanish because Spanish is your mother tongue. But I
that's
mean,
what That's what's called like a mother tongue. That's what it's called. What you're saying, a mother tongue.
Mother
Yes,
tongue.
yes, and of course, it's only my second language, my second tongue. So there are a lot of things that I don't know and that I can't pronounce. There are some things I don't understand, and a lot of them that I don't agree with. And those are my own things, my little things. That's why when we have the book and we have the class, I I make a big effort not to give you my opinion, but to give you the lesson in the book. That way, if you have a question and you can't talk to me, you can always refer to the book. That's the book is the common ground, and everybody can go from there. And after that, everybody has their own and unique style of speech. So that's what happens.
Okay,
But
teacher.
yes, in English Access, we are not forced or obligated, but we are invited to take workshops and courses and seminars and conferences about teaching English. And just like this class is all 100% in English, so I am constantly practicing my English. Yeah. And the difference is that I don't practice it only 1 or 2 hours a day. I practice it from 5 to 8 hours a day because it's my job.
And with your family, with your wife or children,
No,
did you speak English or
no,
just Spanish?
just Spanish with all of my family members. I invite my all my family members, even my friends. I invite them to take my classes. I have classes, level one classes, level two, level three, level four classes. I have all type of classes. I invite them to take them, and they come once or twice a year to one of the classes. But English is not for everybody.
Well,
Would you be studying English if you didn't need it for your careers?
well, in my case, I have always liked the English language.
Nice.
Well, but that because I have studied it since I was a little boy, since I was in the kinder kindergarten.
Yeah.
So uh, and well, posteriorly I started to study French, and I like I like more French, but English also. So well, I think English is a necessary language. So including for my personal stuffs,
Yeah.
I I I spoke English because, for instance, when I was in Montreal, I also, well, Montreal is a francophone city, but people speak also English. I remember my affair sometimes spoke
Sorry.
me in English, sometimes in French. But imagine she's talking with me in English, and suddenly she changed the language to French, and so it was a little hard for my brain because my brain is not so
I
uh,
I imagine it was a beautiful challenge, wasn't
yeah, undoubtedly. On
it?
that, but she didn't speak Spanish, so I just can communicate with her just in English or just in French. But depending, when she wanted just to speak French, French. When she wanted just to speak English, English. And but she wanted just to change the language suddenly. But I had to do that.
Good, good. Yes. Are you guys getting together like on a video call or a conference call for you guys to practice your English? No, you don't want to? Eh, it's okay. We are all busy, right?
Yeah, well, it's not that I don't want to, but because I live here in Tijuana and 2 hours difference,
Yes.
and I mean, I know that my classmates are married, are busy, so I don't know how to schedule. the hours to practice, or if we can, or if we
Yes,
could, or if we
I
could.
know. Well, here's one thing. The WhatsApp group will be open. The group will not be dismissed. It will not be erased or deleted or undone. It will stay there. I have groups from last year's courses. So it will be there and you can remain in that group until you decide to leave. So for as long as the WhatsApp group is there, you can always communicate. Yes, and it doesn't have to be all of you, but as long as two get together, yes, you can make a phone call, a WhatsApp phone call, or a WhatsApp video call and practice. Just practice. It will be good for all of us. All right. Thank you, guys. Are we ready to continue?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes,
Let's
we are.
finish this example that Emmanuel asked us before we left. The lawyer asked the client why he did it. In the question, I mean, not a question, I'm sorry. In this sentence, is there a word, is there a phrase, is there an expression that gives us the option to make the inversion? No? What would that expression be?
Oh, well, I don't know if we can only use the inversion with the never, not only, rarely, seldom, little, and all those um,
Well,
words.
there are two things we can do. We can add an adverb, yes, or what we can do is sequence the events. If we sequence the events, we have a timeline and we have a present, the past, and the future. Yes. What's event number one? What is the oldest event?
The thing that the client did,
This is the oldest event, right? So this guy will be over here. And then what's event number two? The lawyer asked. That will be event number two. Are they on the same day? No. So these are different events in the past. What does this mean? That the newest event is simple past. If this is simple past, what is this?
Past perfect.
That's perfect.
Past perfect. Yes. So let's change it to past perfect. So the normal sentence would be he the lawyer asked the client why he
Has done it.
done it.
Has.
Had is in the past.
Okay, had done it.
Can we do the inversion now? Yes, we can. The lawyer asked the client why
Had he done it?
he done it. And that's our inversion. Only by sequencing the events and giving them the correct tense. All right, now should we go to the more
Teacher,
detailed plan? Yes,
I have a question.
go ahead.
Um, well, Now that I'm reading this, the lawyer asked the client why did he did it. It comes to my mind when we read in a book, why did he did it? The lawyer asked.
That is not reporting a speech. That is quotation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and quotation we use the quotation marks.
Oh,
This guy,
okay.
quotation marks, and inside those quotations we repeat everything exactly the same, word by word.
Okay.
Yes, including the question mark.
Yes.
Yes, that's what it is. Yes, is that good or you want an example?
No, I know what you
Yes,
mean.
we got it. Perfect. Excellent.
Yeah,
There
I
you
got
go.
it.
Now you want more examples about the inversions, right?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I wanted to upload the page first, but I was busy eating delicious food. So give me a second. I'll bring it up. Oh, I have it already. Oh, wow, I have it. Nice. And the machine just undid it. Give me one little second. We're about to. Look, I'm gonna try to go fast. If it's too fast, let me know so we can move forward with different activities. Okay. Let me know when you see the page on the screen. Yes. Take a picture of it, please. Let's go in sessions for only 1 minute.
Uh, Teacher, I can't see the second question because it says, "Do you have a healthy life? What are you?" Because you have a slide
Doing
two.
for it.
What are you doing for it? Okay, thank you.
All right. Let's go. Only 1 minute. Okay. Ready, guys?
Ready,
Yeah.
teacher.
How
Ready.
did it go? It was okay.
uh, yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. So real quick, guess the meaning of the phrasal verbs in bold. What phrasal verb is in number one?
Get over.
Get over. Yes. What does that mean?
Over.
What is the meaning of this phrasal verb? Get over.
Get over.
How much does it take you to get better?
Recovered.
Okay.
Recover? Yeah, something like
Recover.
that.
Okay. Good. Take a picture of this of the screen. We're going to go in session, so you're going to discuss your opinions about the meaning of all the phrasal verbs. Ready?
Yes.
Ready.
Let's go. Only 1 minute, okay? No, let's give us 2 minutes. We'll have 2 minutes.
Okay.
Okay, are you ready?
Yeah, teacher.
In your opinions, what is the first phrasal verb?
We said like move on, forget it. Oh well, the single get over, but in context of the first question, like how long does it usually take you to get over? Look, mm,
Recover.
recover,
Recover, or in the screen it says get better,
get better,
or feel better.
feel better.
Yes, okay. What is swell up? No ideas?
Hincharse.
What? Oh, yes, there it is. How do you say that, Evelyn, in English?
Mm,
It's on the screen. You can read the definition.
when a part of your body becomes larger and rounder than usual, often because an illness or injury.
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 Yeah, is that correct? All right. What is picked up?
Touch.
Catch. That's right. Be blocked up. Nobody? Check.
When there's okay,
Yeah, go ahead. Read it, Mario. Read it.
okay, yeah. When a part of your body, for example, your nose, is filled with something that prevents anything getting past.
Pass. Yes. In this case, in your nose, what needs to pass in through your nose?
Air.
Air.
Air. There you go. Next one. Go down with. What is that?
I think getting really sick that you have to go to bed.
Yes, getting sick. That is correct. Sick or becoming ill. What is go round? When an illness, for example, today, coronavirus, is present in a, a specific place or in a specific time. In the case of coronavirus, is the whole year of 2020 and the whole world. Yeah, and that is a unique case. Okay? Yes? Okay, what about
Yes.
put on?
Apply.
Apply, yes. In this case, the definition says give somebody a particular type of medical treatment or food. In this case, it's a prescription. And the last one, come out with. You want to take a picture so we can go to the next slide?
Wait a little second, teacher, please. Yeah, teacher, I'm ready.
Ready? All right, let's go. Can you read, please, Cristobal?
Okay, great ways to well-being. You don't have to follow a punishing diet or spend hours on the treadmill. The path to a healthier way of life may be easier than you think.
Now look at the pictures.
Okay.
What is in picture one?
What is picture one? All the people who is
Yes, all the
They are
people.
singing.
Okay, picture two.
It's a dog with a cat just together.
Okay. Picture 3.
It's a man checking a plant.
Taking care of
Okay.
plants.
Picture 4.
It's a woman, a girl who is brushing their teeth.
Hair, teeth.
Her, sorry, her teeth.
Mario, can you read the instructions, please?
Working groups of 4. Look at the photos. Is that?
Yes, that.
Okay. Look at the photos and read the headline and introduction. Try to predict the suggestions given in the article. Make a list.
Perfect. So the activity is predict the suggestions. About what? Suggestions about what?
About the pictures.
About great ways to well-being.
Okay.
Yes? Now look at the pictures, all of these 4 pictures, and imagine what suggestions will the report say? What do you think is number 1? Suggestion number 1. What do you think that might be?
Join a group.
Perfect. That's an excellent suggestion and idea. Take a picture of the screen and let's go in groups for only 2 minutes so you guys can share and come up with suggestions for great ways to well-being using the pictures. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
Yes.
Yes? Okay, if we are ready, let's hear your suggestions. What is one suggestion?
Join a social group.
Who left? Emmanuel, right? No, Emmanuel is here. Luis.
Chris.
All right. Yes, can you repeat that, Stephanie, please?
Join a social group.
You're in a social group. Good. Number 2.
Mm.
Nobody?
It's about the man with the plant.
Sure. Give me something with the man
Uh,
and the
crop,
plant.
crop your own food.
Grow your own food. Okay. Number 3.
Maybe you should rescue animals.
Okay. Rescue animals. What else? Number 4.
Take care of your image, personal image.
Okay. Perfect. Please, let's go ahead and write those in the chat, please. Write your opinions in the chat. Number 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Okay.
Okay, good. Join a social group. Nice. We need 3 more, guys. Have a hobby. Good. Perfect. Number 3. Nice, Roberto. Good job. Following a religious belief represent The peace, taking care of nature, and the importance of hygiene. Take care of your personal hygiene. Take care of plants. Perfect, guys. Good examples, and they will be there. Okay, we'll check them again. Now we're going to go in groups, and you're going to discuss the report. The report has three sections. All you have to do is go in Teams. I'm gonna send you the picture of the report on the WhatsApp group. I have three different pictures. I have three different teams. Each team will get one picture. You only work with the picture assigned to you. Okay? So let's go in Teams. Please go on the sessions and I will be sending you the images. All right, guys. How are your opinions?
Well, well, we have the discussion about to eat healthily and to do exercise, because we with that we can avoid and also We can, with that we can prevent or control.
Is
Uh,
that in the article?
yeah, it's in the article.
Perfect. There you go. So,
Uh, it
like the suggestions in the article match the suggestions you gave before.
match what?
Look at the chat. The first one I have is join a social group. Is that in the article? I don't see everybody. Hold on, give me a second. I can't see everybody. All right, there you go. I'm sorry. I'll ask it one more time.
In
Join a social group in the article.
um,
Oh, it could be like get
I
a
could be
hobby.
there.
So yes or no?
Nope.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Stephanie says yes. Mario says no. Next one is have a hobby. Is that in the article? Stephanie
Yes.
says yes. Mario
Yes.
says no.
Nope.
Remember, we have different articles. Next, Roberto has 4 opinions. He says, following a religious belief. Is that in the article? No.
no,
Represent the peace.
No.
Taking care of nature.
No.
The
No.
importance of the hygiene.
No one.
Next, Mario says, take care of your personal image. Is that in the article?
No.
No.
What about the next one? Take care of the plants. No? So what of your ideas was in the article? Join a
Get
group.
a hobby.
What did you say, Evelyn?
Get a hobby.
Get a hobby. Is that here? Have a
Well,
hobby. There you go. So have
yes.
a hobby
Have a hobby.
and join a social group. Perfect. Now we have all of this they just discussed on the sessions. So now what we're going to do is this. We're going to make 2 groups now. Ask and answer the questions. Yes?
Okay.
Let me
okay.
see. Okay, I'm gonna try this. Let's see what happens. Take a picture of the screen, please, and ask and answer with your classmates. We'll have only 3 minutes, only, okay? Mario and Roberto, please join the group. Okay, how did it go, guys?
Fine, teacher, thank you.
It was good?
Yeah, but we needed more time. Ah.
I know. But with the little that we have, let's do the next activity. Tell the class your conclusions. Yes? This is a general conclusion of your team, and you're going to share it with the whole class. This is the example. Can you read the example, Claudia, please?
Most of us were surprised to hear that.
Evelyn, can you give us the next example, please?
None of us agree that it was a good idea to.
Those are examples. Now, your own opinion. Please share with us your conclusions. Who wants to go first? Not everybody at the same time. One by one.
Most of us were surprised to hear that if you chew gum, you could lose weight.
That's interesting, isn't it?
Yes, everybody. Like, oh,
Do
really?
you
Yes.
believe that?
I I have some certainty that it could be true.
Thank you, Mario. Thank you very much. Continue.
Welcome.
Whether continue or somebody else, whatever the case is.
Um, I read it was eat more curry.
It was what?
Eat more curry.
Eat more curry, yes.
Yes. It will protect you against Alzheimer's, stress, and depression.
Yes. What about it?
The chili's properties.
Yeah. So
But I think I didn't heard. We live in Mexico and we eat a lot of chili, and I have never heard about the properties of the chili. Those
I know.
properties.
I am in the same case as you. That's right. Okay. So another comment? No, nothing?
Mm,
Chris said something interesting about pets that I
Who?
didn't know. Cristobal said
Cristobal,
something
please,
interesting. Yes.
Cristobal, can you share with us?
Yes. In the town where I live, um, older people used to say that it's good to have a pet in your house because if some of your family, or if you have someone in the family who is sick, you can transmit the disease to your pet.
The disease.
The disease to your pet. For example, the person who has asthma,
Yeah.
They can get over the disease by having a pet.
Yes. I've heard that comment before in other situations. Disease, Cristobal.
Okay, disease.
Yes, thank you.
Disease.
All right, guys. Nobody else? Emmanuel, Claudia,
Uh,
Stephanie? Yeah,
me,
Roberto, go ahead.
well, teacher. In my case, any finding that it must be necessary about the text that I have to speak, or it could be another that I have heard.
No, we're talking about the article.
Well, in my case, it is surprising for me that you can lose weight with just chewing gum. So
Yes, it's surprising. I know.
if I chew a lot of gum, but sugar gums, you can include gain weight. So what is that?
No. Yes, that is a little controversial. Okay, let's go for the next slide. Can you read, please, Claudia?
Introduction, the instruction,
Yes, please.
subject and verb inversion. Tick the correct sentences, then correct any mistake.
All right, everybody, let's check. Number one, is correct or incorrect? You don't know? Take a
I
picture, please. Finished?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me check what is the next one. No, we're not going to do this one before. Let's do this first. I want you to go in groups in only 2 minutes. Tell me which ones are incorrect and why. Let's go. Or okay, guys, were you able to finish?
Almost.
No,
No?
we didn't.
Almost.
Yeah, I know. We need more time, don't we? Let's all together work together. Number one, correct or incorrect?
Correct.
Correct.
Number two, 1B,
Incorrect.
Incorrect.
incorrect, 1B.
Ah, no,
Well,
sorry. It's well. It's right.
1B
we.
is correct.
Okay.
Number 2A,
Correct.
number 2B,
I
Incorrect.
don't know. I don't think so.
It's incorrect.
number, Evelyn, number 2A is correct or incorrect?
A is correct. B is incorrect.
Incorrect, good. Number 3,
Okay, teacher, what should be the answer for number 2? Because Roberto and I were discussing that it could be no, neither did I, or no, either did I.
good. So
Neither do I.
that's another one. That's right. When we
Oh
have
yeah,
nor,
do I see, yeah.
this one, when we have this nor, that is a negative with either. Okay, well, anyways, it's an either, right? But it's a nor, it's a different expression. When we have that expression, we need the inversion. The verb goes before the subject.
Did I?
Nor did I.
Okay.
Just like over here in this answer. So do I. The verb before the subject. Yes, is that good?
Yes, but if
No.
we erase the word nor, if we want to use neither or either, which one should it be?
Neither did I, right?
Either?
Either or neither. Either or. You're asking me what is the correct one? Either or neither?
Yeah.
Yes.
Those? Which one of those?
Yeah.
They are the same.
Yeah?
Yes.
Well,
You can use whatever you want. However you feel comfortable.
well, I remember that, well, I don't know, I have to study that when you are using already a negative part, you have to use either, but I'm not sure. Well, I have to study.
Yes,
No.
me too. I think I thought the same as Steffi.
So this I.
It takes it's something to do with the sound.
Oh,
Yeah, it's phonetics. For example, if you say me neither or me either, is okay. Me either or me neither is the same. But if you say I don't, then there are two strong sounds. The T with the N don't usually go together in the sound structures. So you usually say I don't either because of the sounds. But if you hear this, I don't neither, it's the same sentence, it's the same thing. Okay? Okay, let's continue. Number 3. Guys, let me come back in 1 minute. Only 1 minute. Please tell me, are these correct or incorrect? Please.
so should we use
Okay. Well, look here, the doctor comes. I think is correct.
I think it's
What?
correct. I think we should do Here Comes the Doctor.
Here comes the doctor.
Okay, very good. And
I
so
don't know why. I don't know why, but it sounds better saying here comes the doctor than saying here the doctor comes.
Look here, they come. That could be correct.
Yeah,
And she's a doctor, isn't she? I think it's correct, no?
right.
Have you any idea where are my glasses? It could be, have you any idea where my glasses are? Could be.
Yeah,
Could be. Do you have any idea? Yes.
Or another suggestion about that? No?
Do you have
Do you have, do you remember, sorry, have you any idea where are my glasses? Do you have,
in
you are suggesting that, maybe could be better, do you have any idea where my glasses are? Because it sounds, could sound a little bizarre. Have you any idea? Do you have
yes.
any idea? Yeah. You are right. It's incorrect because we are not using present perfect. It's simple present. So we have to set the auxiliary verb. Uh, the next one. Do you remember what did they say about taking vitamin C? What do you think?
incorrect.
What do you suggest?
What they said?
What they said.
What
What
they said. Do you remember what they said about taking vitamin C?
okay? Which doctor is it? Which doctor is it? I seeing? No. Which doctor is who I am seeing? Right? Could be.
Which
Or,
doctor is it in my
or which doctor am I seeing?
Am I saying yes?
Which
Better
doctor?
to me.
Which doctor am I seeing? Okay. I don't know what is his problem. I don't know what his problem is. Maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what his diet's like this day. What do you suggest, number 10?
I wonder if
If his diet like these days?
It's like, I don't know, but for me sounds good.
Yeah, for me too.
I wonder what his diet's like these days. The
Diet?
diets is like the contraction of is.
It's
I wonder what his diet is like these days. Well,
Okay.
for me.
yeah.
Yeah, I consider could be. He asked me, am I taking any extra vitamins?
Vitamins. Yes.
Vitamins, sorry, thank you. He asked me, it is good for you, Stephanie?
No,
He
it's
asked
not.
me.
What do you
He asked
suggest?
me if I was taking any extra vitamins.
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 He was me.
Okay, well, could be.
Yeah.
Uh,
If
so
I
hard,
was.
including in Spanish. Sometimes we have problems to discern what is correct to say and what is not correct to say. For instance, many people say en base a, and it is con base en.
Combaten.
Oh man, yeah.
Hi guys.
Hi.
Yeah, I like
Uh,
what you said, Roberto. That is absolutely correct.
oh,
Well,
teacher, but the importance is that we can communicate in Spanish. So what we have to be perfect in our mother tongue.
That's because you have to prove to an American university that you can speak correctly. That's the only reason why.
Ah.
If it wasn't for that, it would be different. Yes. That is why there are conversational classes, which are different.
Yeah, obviously.
Okay. So I have 6, 7, 8, 9, and 11 incorrect, and the other ones are correct. Number 3 is correct.
Um,
We
Here.
were thinking about here comes the doctor.
So is it correct or incorrect?
correct.
Is correct?
No.
I don't know.
No, correct.
Here the doctor.
It don't.
I
No,
don't
okay.
know.
Let's put incorrect. What about 4? Correct or incorrect?
Here the cup.
Correct.
Correct.
What about 5?
Correct?
Correct.
Correct. And number 10?
We said
Incorrect.
correct.
All right. I have to give you the news. All of that is good. Your answers are correct. Okay. So you did an excellent job.
Oh wow, I was waiting for the but.
Ah, no. No, but no, but as there's something wrong, but we do need to continue with the exercise.
Okay.
So if to be is incorrect, what is the correct form?
No, nor did I.
That is correct. And the next one, number 3.
Here comes the doctor.
Here comes the doctor. What about 6?
Do you have any idea where my glasses are?
Correct. Next.
Do you remember what they said about taking vitamin C?
Very good. Next one, 8.
Which doctor am I seeing?
Which doctor am I seeing? You're canceling words, right? You're canceling
Yes.
is it. Okay, I understand your question, and your question is correct. But using these words, how can we make it correct without canceling anything?
Okay.
All we do is we switch the verb with the subject. Which doctor is it?
I am seeing.
And that is correct.
Which doctor is it? Am I?
I am seeing. Because this I am seeing is not the question. That's why it doesn't go in different order. The question is which doctor? That's why
Okay.
I am seeing goes in the normal form, in the normal sentence form.
Which doctor?
Okay. This I'm gonna write it for you. Which doctor? Oh my gosh. Is it I'm seeing? Okay. What is the question?
Which
the question
doctor?
Is, which doctor is it? What is this? Look at the structure. The structure is of a sentence, isn't it? Yes or no? That is a yes. What is this sentence inside this question? Exactly what I just said. It's a sentence inside a question. Yes. This is an embedded question. Okay. Let's go for number 9.
I don't know what his problem is.
Correct. What his problem is. And number 11.
He asked me if I'm taking any extra vitamins.
Correct. He asked me if I'm taking, right? It's missing the if. Okay, let's go for the next one. That was good. Now, Claudia, can you read the instructions, please?
Rewrite these sentences using the words in brackets.
Okay, rewrite the sentences. Number one, where are the nail scissors? In brackets, you know. In a complete question, the embedded question with inversion. Do you know where the nail scissors are? Here we're doing embedded questions with inversions. Now, the number two, it's a conversation and only sentence, a sentence within a sentence. I haven't been able to contact Harry. I haven't either. Can you rewrite that?
Neither have I.
Correct.
Okay, so
Neither.
so now there's when we use. Oh, that was that was. Sorry,
Your
forget it.
question. Yes, yes, I understand. Neither have I. Okay. Next, number three.
What are you planning to do this weekend?
What are they planning to do? He asked. Sorry, you will correct.
Go right ahead. He asked.
He asked me what I was planning to do this weekend.
All right. Everybody agrees with Roberto's suggestion? The tense is incorrect.
Uh-huh.
Well, the simple past. He asked with ed.
Perfect. He asked me. Now,
Uh-huh.
the structure, the sequencing of the positions of the verb and subject is not accurate.
He asked me. He asked me.
That would be, he asked me, what
Was I?
was I planning to do this weekend? Next,
Is he still with me? I wonder if he still work with Megan.
Works.
Works.
that is correct. Can you write it, please, Cristobal?
Okay.
Number five. We only have to rewrite 5V. Leo does too. How can we rewrite those words?
So does Leo.
So does Leo. That's right. Can you please type it, Mario? Number six.
Look, here comes the traffic garden.
Warden.
Warden.
That's right. Can you please type it?
Yeah.
Number 7.
Is this where you work?
Correct. Can you type it, please? Cristobal,
Yes.
did you do number 4?
Yes.
It's not a question.
Okay. Ya no puedo quitarlo.
Here comes the most important. Thank you, Roberto. Stephanie, you're working on 7, right? Yes? Okay. What about 8? I want to hear something from Luis, Claudia, or Emmanuel.
Number 8, I don't know where he lives.
Can you type it, please?
Okay.
Number 9.
Teacher, I can erase the question mark.
You want me to do it for you?
Yes, please.
There.
Thank you.
All right, Claudia, Luis, or Evelyn. Number 9, please.
He wants to know when can he come?
Nope.
No?
You need to do the inversion. When you do the inversion and you switch the subject with the verb, how would it end?
He can come.
Yes. Can you repeat the whole sentence, please?
He wants to know when he,
You're breaking out. I didn't hear you. Can you repeat your sentence, please, Evelyn?
he wants to know when he can come.
Correct. Can you type it, please? Number 10, Claudia. Can you do that with us?
I am trying to understand, teacher, but I can't.
No? Okay. One more second. Luis, can you do number 10, please?
I can see the
The last part. Hold on a second. There.
Do you have any idea?
Do you have any idea what good Jill like for her birthday?
What you would like?
Close. Try it again.
Do you have any idea what good she like for her birthday?
Yes, that's a good question. Can we use an inversion there? Somebody? Number 9. Number 10.
Okay, can I try?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, do you have any idea what Jill would like for her birthday?
That is correct. Perfect, Evelyn. Thank you. Cristobal, can you type number 10, please?
Okay.
All right. Do you want to take a picture of this?
Yeah.
Wait until 10 is finished. And can somebody help me with 2B, please?
Um.
Yes.
Thank you, Stephanie. And is 10 finished? You can stretch it, Cristobal.
Yes,
There. Go ahead and
oh,
take a picture, please. Tell me when you're finished.
Get ready, teacher.
Perfect. Now let's continue with the next one.
No, wait. Ready.
Ready? There. Can you read, please, Luis?
Read the
Instructions,
sentence.
please.
Rewrite this sentence using the words in brackets.
Actually, I changed the screen, so when you see it changing, let me know, please.
Subject and verb inversion. In statements, the verb usually follows the subject. I don't know him. Sometimes we invert the subject and verb so that the verb comes before the subject. We can
Continue.
use
I'm sorry, Luis. We can't use inversion when we use pronouns with here comes or there go or goes. So we can use inversion with here they come. Yes, with this word here or there, the pronoun and the verb remain in the same position. More tips. If you want to take a picture of this, go ahead, okay? Or I can send you the slide so it's better for you. Claudia, can you read the first one? A, please.
After so, neither door. I need an eye test. So do I. I didn't know there was sugar in this. No, neither nor did I.
Either or. So no, neither did I, or no, nor did I. Okay. No, letter B. Cristobal.
letter B. In the phrases here comes, come plus noun, and there goes, go plus noun. Here comes the doctor.
Thank you, sir. Roberto, next. C.
See, in question, see, sorry, when we are using a question word to introduce a relative clause in phrases
No,
such,
letter C.
letter C, C, in question tags,
Yes.
in question tags, she's a doctor, isn't she?
Correct. Next explanation. We do not put the verb before the subject. Mario, A.
When we include a question in another question, instead we use a normal word or order of subject plus verb. For example, where are my glasses? Have you any idea where my glasses are?
There you go. Let me see. Emmanuel, next, please.
B. When we include a question in another sentence, what's his diet like? I wonder what's his diet like.
Perfect. Who's next? Stephanie, next, please.
Okay. When we are using a question word to introduce a relative clause in phrases such as I don't know, what, when, etc., or I wonder what, why, etc. I don't know what his problem is, not I don't know is his problem.
There you go. The last one, Evelyn, please.
In indirect speech, we use if when we report a yes or no question. We usually, but not always, change the verb for in reported speech. Are you taking any vitamins? He asked me if I was taking any vitamins.
So this is when we don't use inversion. Okay.
Okay.
So anyways, all the examples we have seen are good. Now I have more explanation in detail. Would you like to go with it or go for the exercises? Well, how do you feel?
Mm,
Let's go.
Yes, let's go with this or go for the exercises.
Um,
Well,
you
maybe,
wish.
well, we can check if any, or if my classmates agree, we can check, teacher. I don't know, maybe.
Check what?
Check the subject auxiliary version
Go
useful.
right ahead. You read it first. Read the first paragraph.
Okay, subject auxiliary inversion, useful definition, rules, and examples. Subject auxiliary inversion. When you swap or invert the subject with a finite auxiliary verb, this is
Finite.
known
Finite.
what?
Finite. Finite.
Finite auxiliary verb. This is known as a subject auxiliary inversion. This is a grammatical concept which is quite often seen within the English language, and it is therefore important that you are aware of how it works.
All right. Mario, continue with the next one, please.
Yes. There are some instances in which subject auxiliary inversion will not make sense. For example, the sentence, Claire likes chips. But if we were to invert this, we would end up with a grammatically incorrect sentence. Likes Claire chips? Therefore, it is important that we look at the rules around this aspect of grammar so that we can correctly use it in our speech.
There. Is this interesting?
Yes, it is.
Yes. All right.
Yes.
Next. Uh, Claudia, can you continue, please?
Subject auxiliary inversions. Learn subject auxiliary inversions definitions and how to use the inversion with example sentences and ESL picture. Subject auxiliary inversion is a commonly occurring type of inversion in English.
Continue.
Subject auxiliary inversion involves placing the subject after a finite auxiliary verb rather than before it, as is the case in typical declarative sentences.
Examples?
Example of subject auxiliary inversion. Mary has watched the movie. Has Mary watched the movie?
That's the
Yes,
inversion,
no
right?
question.
Right? That is the inversion. And that is normal in the questions, correct?
Yes.
Yes. Now what we're doing is studying where, which other places we use the same inversion, but it's not a question. That's what we're doing. Can you continue, Manuel, please?
Mm. Here the subject is Mary, right?
Yes.
Okay, here the subject is Mary and the verb has is an auxiliary. In the question, these two elements change places. If the sentence does not have an auxiliary verb, this type of simple inversion is not possible.
Right? If we do not use the auxiliary verb, it does not make sense. So it's incorrect. Okay, can you continue, please, Stephanie? Oh my gosh, guys, 12:02. You want to continue? We can finish this. It will take about another 10 minutes.
Yes, for me it's good.
Go
For
right
me, it's
ahead.
good.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Instead, an auxiliary must be introduced into the sentence in order to allow inversion. Mary enjoys the movie. A statement with the non-auxiliary verb enjoys. Enjoys Mary the movie? This is incorrect. Simple inversion not possible with this type of verb. Does Mary enjoy the movie? The sentence formulated with the auxiliary does now allows inversion. It is also possible for the subject to invert with a negative contraction. Example, the movie isn't nice. Isn't the movie nice?
And this is only with the contractions in negative, right? Because if we do it without the contraction, can we do the inversion? Yes, we can. But we split the negative with the verb, right? Let me see. The movie's not nice. Oh, wow. Can we do that inversion to make a question form?
Um, Question with that sentence, teacher?
Yes.
Negative sentence?
Yes, the sentence in red. How do we do it, Stephanie?
Is the movie not nice?
Yes, there you go. So we did invert the verb with the subject. So yeah, we did move the verb from position, right? Before the noun, the subject. Okay, next. Can you read, please, Claudia?
Yes, teacher, I'm waiting for the slide.
This, yes, okay.
How to use subject auxiliary inversion. Subject auxiliary inversion in questions. The most common use of subject auxiliary inversion in English is in question formation. It appears in yes/no question. Mary has watched the movie. Has Mary watched the movie?
Continue.
Continue.
Yes, please.
And also in question introduced by other interrogative words. Mary is watching the movie. What is Mary watching?
Notice the inversion. In the sentence, Mary is a subject, is watching is the verb. In the question, what, the verbs are split, and the first part is before the subject. Yes? Yes, Steffi. Nothing? Okay, next. Cristobal, can you read, please?
Okay. Inversion does not occur, however, when the interrogative word is the subject or is contained in the subject. In this case, the subject remains before the verb. Somebody has watched the movie. Who has watched the movie? Which fool has watched the movie?
Continue.
Okay. Inversion also does not normally occur in indirect questions. Linda wonders what Mary watched. Correct. Indirect question formed without inversion. We asked whether James had arrived. Correct. Indirect question without inversion.
Good. Let's continue. All right, Mario, can you continue, please?
I'm only waiting for the slide, teacher. Negative inversion. Another use of subject auxiliary inversion is in sentences which begin with certain types of expressions which contain a negation or have negative force. Example, Rosie will say that at no time. Rosie will say that at no time. At no time will Rosie say that. Subject auxiliary inversion with a front negative expression.
Good. Now, does this make sense? Does that make sense or no? No, I'll give you a, a prequel. Rosie needs to say she's sorry. Now, that is a response. I can say that this person's letter is Alfred and this person is Betty. So Alfred says, Rosie needs to say she's sorry. Betty responds, Rosie will say that. What is that?
Sorry.
That she's sorry. That she's sorry. At no time. And we have an inversion when we put the modifying expression at the beginning. At no time will Rosie say that. We have the inversion. Yes? Yes, Mario? Okay, Claudia, Cristobal, Emmanuel,
Yes.
Roberto.
Um, that okay. No, because that at no time. It is already understood that Rosie is saying that, so it is not necessary to repeat maybe the subject after the connector.
Which is the connector?
That
Okay, that is the connector. And what is the repeated subject?
Rosie or she.
Where is she?
Uh, Rosie will say that at no time. Or she's saying that there is no uh, there is no time.
No, this means in no moment or never.
Okay,
Is that better?
better, teacher. Thank you.
Perfect. Let's go for the next slide. Okay, let me see, Emmanuel, whenever you can see it, please.
It says inversion in conditional clauses. Subject auxiliary inversion can be used in certain types of subordinate clauses expressing a condition. Example, if he had trained hard, he would have won the match. Had he trained hard, He would have won the match. Subject auxiliary invasion of a counterfactual conditional clause. Note that when the condition is expressed using inversion, the conjunction if is omitted.
All right. So on the first one, on the normal one, we have if, and we have he had trained hard. Normal form. When we omit if and we use the inversion and we put had at the beginning, then we do the inversion. The verb, in this case, the auxiliary verb, before the subject, and we don't use if. Yeah, that's the inversion. Correct?
Hmm?
The last one. Who wants to read the last one?
Me, teacher, please.
Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
Other cases, subject auxiliary inversion is used after the anaphoric particle, so mainly in elliptical sentences. He went abroad last year, and I did too. He went abroad last year, and so did I. He went abroad last year, as did I. I felt so sad that I could cry. So sad did I feel,
Feel.
sorry. So sad did I feel that I could cry. Subject auxiliary inversion may optionally be used in elliptical clauses introduced by the particle of comparison than Cindy has more skirts than her sister does. Cindy has more skirts than does his than Cindy has more skirts than does her sister.
There you go. Now, I know this is a general definition and explanation of inversions. To go more into detail will be the practice, right? Now, we actually already did the practices. We can do some others. Oh, no. I have more for you. It is 12:15. You want to continue?
Yeah, teacher, for me no problem.
Everybody wants to continue? Emmanuel, not so sure? Claudia? Okay. Mario, can you read, please?
Look at the limiting and negative adverbials in bold in 1 to 6, then underline the inversion in each sentence.
Good. Please tell me what's the inversion number one?
Seldom do people associate.
Associate.
Asso- as,
Associate. Associate.
associate.
What is the
uh,
inversion?
associate.
Do people associate?
Okay,
What
associate.
is the inversion in number
Associate.
two?
Not only does dental, does dental.
What is the inversion?
What is the inversion?
The inversion will be does dental hygiene save? There is our inversion, right?
Okay. Does
Yes. The auxiliary is moved from after the subject to before the subject. Where is inversion in number three?
And did he agree?
Yes, did he agree? Number four?
Very rarely do you hear.
Nice. Number 5.
Have experts come.
Have experts come. And the last one.
Under no circumstances
Should you
should you.
exercise?
Should you exercise? Now, what you should be doing right now is go in groups, discuss the sentences, and say which one do you agree with and which ones you don't. But we're limited on time, aren't we? You want to go for the practice? Or you want to be finished for today?
Well, for me, I have time, teacher, but I don't know my classmates.
But also the teacher, I don't know if you have some other things to do. Will
I am feeling like we need to finish this,
Okay.
but my throat hasn't been helping me today. I feel like my throat is making me work more. So I want us to finish. What do you think?
Okay,
Yes.
that's good, teacher. Just I wanna you to confirm if on Monday we have class 8 to 12.
Yes, I will confirm you. Oh, I have your results. I will confirm you later today, and I can share your results with you if you want to.
Okay. Yeah, teacher. Thank you very much.
Next, C, can you read this, Stephanie, please?
Okay, I'm just waiting for the slide. Okay, there. Look at the clauses in pink and blue. Which clauses has the inversions? Yeah. Should I continue?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay. Not only she learns to relax, will things get better? Not, I mean, only when we got the dog did we start going for long walks.
So tell me, where are the inversions?
Uh,
Will things?
will things get
Okay, and the other one?
Did we start?
did we start?
Good. Emmanuel, can you read the last paragraph?
Sure. Inversion can occur after another completely clause beginning with not until, only when, only if, only after.
Thank
Also
you.
the tip.
Second part, please.
Tip 2.
Go ahead, please.
Okay, tip. Although inversion is usually found in literary and formal text, we also use it in less formal spoken and written English when we want to add emphasis or dramatic effect.
All right. Any questions?
No.
No,
Excellent.
teacher. Thank you.
Can you read, Roberto, please?
The tip?
Next slide.
No. The next. Okay, okay. Inversion. Inversion is a way of adding emphasis of dramatic effect. An adverbial is any word or phrase which functions as an adverb. When we begin a sentence with a limiting adverbial, example seldom, or negative adverbial, example under no circumstances, the subject and the auxiliary verb are inverted. I'm rarely able to get out before 7. Rarely am I able to get out before 7.
All right. Look at the underlying examples of inversion structures in the sentences. These are the examples. Yes. People seldom associate being married with being healthy. Seldom do people associate being married with being healthy. Next one.
Dental hygiene saves painful and expensive visits to the dentist. Not only does dental hygiene save painful, um, not only does dental hygiene save painful.
An expensive visit to the dentist, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Cristobal next.
Okay. He didn't agree to stop smoking until last week. Not until last week did he agree to stop smoking.
Perfect. Emmanuel next.
V. You very rarely have anything negative about eating fish. Very rarely do you have anything negative about eating fish.
Claudia. Claudia. Oh, your mic.
Okay, sorry, sorry. Letter E. Experts have only recently come to appreciate the health benefits of eating curry. Only recently have experts come to appreciate the health benefits of eating curry.
Perfect. Evelyn, the last one, please. Evelyn, are you there?
Sorry, I was reading and I was mute. Um, you should not, under any circumstance, exercise immediately after eating a meal. Under no circumstances should you. I cannot read the last part.
There. Can you read it?
That was it. Under no circumstances you should you exercise immediately after eating a heavy meal.
There you go. That is inversion. Do you see it?
Yes.
Perfect. Now let's let's do this. Can you read, please, Cristobal?
Okay. Read about 2 more ways to stay healthy. Find and correct 5 mistakes in the use of inversion.
There you go. Let's see who can find the first inversion mistake.
The beginning, only recently have experts suggested.
There you go. Next.
Me, teacher?
Yes.
It is in the same or in the second one?
In the two extracts, there are a total of 5 mistakes.
Maybe could be, well, in the second one, in the second extract, I observe seldom hear we.
That's not correct.
Teacher, in the paragraph number 1, not
Yes.
only not only it helps. I think it's not only does it help.
Correct. Another one.
uh, Seldom do we hear anything.
Correct. Seldom do we hear. That's right. Number 4.
In the second paragraph, in the line 3, not only drinking a moderate,
Not only
drinking a moderate,
there. And the last one.
Under no circumstances should people drink.
Okay, that's what they are. Now the correct forms, you already said them, I know. The first one, experts have suggested the correct form is,
Have experts suggested.
yes, have experts suggested. Then the green one, how is the correct form in the green one?
Not only does it help,
Three, the blue one,
seldom do we hear.
perfect. The orange one,
I'm not sure, not only is a moderate drinking,
close, no. This one I'm gonna help you because not only says more options.
Not only drinking
There are more
alone.
options. And what is that saying is that drinking a moderate amount of water is one option. What is the other one?
Help protect.
I'm sorry, that's not suggestion. That is the case. I'm sorry, the event.
Okay.
So we have option plus number one reduces the risk of a heart attack, and number two, it can also help protect the elderly people. So this adverbial phrase switch places with the event. In other words, not only needs to go here, right there. However, research suggests that drinking a moderate amount of red wine not only reduces the risk of heart attacks, right? It can also help protect elderly people. Now, if I put right here, if I put not only right there, we're finished, right? Only with that. There is no subject and verb. And the last one, how do we do the last one?
Should people drink?
Should people drink and drive? That is correct. Any questions, guys?
No, teacher, no, no. Maybe. Well, in my case, I need to review the or review again the video when you share it, the class on video in
Okay.
order. Yeah, but it is clear, but it need practice.
Yes. All right. This is homework. Rewrite the sentences 1 to 5 using the phrases. The meaning should stay the same. So go ahead and do that as homework. Please take a picture.
Hmm.
Are you finished?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. This is another homework. It will be only this part. Make a list of things that you do to cheer yourself up when you're feeling a bit low. Think of all the positive effects associated with each activity. Example, go for a run, listen to music, etc. And all the positive effects gets you out of the house, it's healthy, takes your mind off your problems, etc. Okay, that will be your homework. And this we'll do on Monday in the last class. Yes, guys?
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
Yes.
teacher.
Yes, teacher.
How was the class, guys?
Excellent. Well, for me, excellent. But well, the class demonstrated me that I need to practice a lot if I want to have more possibilities to achieve the B2 level because I can be
Oh,
so confident.
do you have
Uh,
time? You want to switch to Spanish or you want to continue in English?
English, English.
English, English.
English,
Uh,
dude.
do you want to see
Oh,
your scores? Do you want to see your grades?
Yeah, of course I want to.
Everybody?
Yes.
yeah. Ah!